Okay, so the dictionary definition of poverty is the state or condition of having little or no money, goods, or means of support. Condition, being poor, indigence. Or number two, the lack of something specified. For me, I mean, there's the obvious poverty of homeless people, and then there's poverty, I guess, within anybody, as far as like the spiritual or emotional and mental poverty, moral poverty, and but I guess this is probably more about the homeless situation here in Abilene, more specifically, and yeah, it's just so weird sitting and becoming friends with some of the homeless people, whether they've been homeless for 20, 25 years or 5 years. A lot of it, I think, associates with mental disorders and alcoholism, or some people have run into stuff that happens in the home, causes them to leave at an early age, so with the people with the mental disorders, I can understand how it can be hard for them to cope in a work environment and to manage money and the means of living as you and I know it, the alcoholism, I mean, that's some of that. In some situations, it's brought them to their knees, and it provides a certain numbness for the surroundings that they choose to live in. Some of the homeless people like to sleep outside. They like to be away from the societal demands and everything, and I certainly understand that, because sometimes I would like to escape from society, the pressures, the demands, the social circles, the falsehoods, and the different the way that different treatments from people and stuff, and so I can certainly relate with that. As far as a cure for poverty, I think a good start is making friends with people that you might think are poverty-stricken, and because I think that we can all learn from one another, like in a gigantic puzzle, and we're all different pieces in it. And I've learned and been humbled making friends with a lot of homeless people, and it's ministered to me as much as it has them, and so that's been really nice. There's a balance for me trying to find between enabling somebody and just kind of letting them be who they are. If they suffer from alcoholism and they enjoy drinking, then I don't want to judge them or try to force them to change, because it's something they have to do for themselves. However, if it is something that they are ready to face, then I'm more than welcome to go to meetings with them, or to try to get them in a structure or a place where they can walk through the steps of sobriety. And as far as the mental disorders and stuff like that, I'm not really familiar with places that take mental patients. I need to learn, but I definitely think just a community, whether you're on the high end of the ladder or the quote-unquote low end, treating each other as human beings, no matter what status quo you are or aren't, and because once again, I think we can learn from one another, and perhaps a person that is obviously poverty-stricken, sleeping on the street, can teach something to the CEO of a company. So it'd be nice to see a community come together of compassion and kindness, to where we can all learn from one another, encourage one another, and yeah, create some kind of some unity and encourage healing, and definitely just treat each other like human beings, no matter where you're at in life. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, but I'm definitely trying to find the balance between enabling and just letting them be, you know. And I think one nice thing is just being their friend and laughing with them, you know, playing board games, you know, hanging out, and just building that relationship, you know, because I can feel that warmth right now when I think of, you know, certain homeless friends, and I'm about to start repeating myself, so that's my sign to cut. But thank you.